I haven't stopped since this morning. It's been a fucking particularly eventful morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I came back home. Literally, I live in hotels now that I'm calling it home. It's crazy. I did the Breakfast Club interview. It's going to be out. I don't know when, but I did Breakfast Club. And then after that, I had to do another interview with a reporter, journalist who came with me to another interview. I did a Throwing Fits podcast appearance. Shout out to the boys. And then I had to do another interview with another media outlet. And that's the reason why I'm late. Deadass, the Breakfast Club? Yes, deadass. You're actually still dreaming? Yes. I'm doing so many interviews that I'm doing interviews inside of interviews, bro. It's crazy. Was Charlemagne giving you a hard time? No, not at all. Not at all. What outfit did you wear to Throwing Fits? The suit? Yeah, and they gave me mad props for the suit, for the record. The Breakfast Club interview was great. So yeah, it's official. I'm no longer a chud-ass loser. For those of you who were wondering, this is the least chud-ass loser I have been. Why didn't you go to RHPS with Will? Dude, you know we were literally an hour away by car, right? Because I was at a fucking rally in the entire other side of town. Perhaps that was the reason why I couldn't make it to Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I really wanted to go to, by the way. I did. I know people will think that I didn't want to do it, and this was an opportunity for me to get out, but I actually was looking forward to it. I got a bunch of cool stuff last night. Look at this. Someone gave me PBS stickers, Piker Broadcasting Service stickers. We got a lot of DSA merch. I brought some of the DSA merch, some of the extras to Charlemagne and the team over at Breakfast Club. And unfortunately, in the process, I lost my favorite New York Democratic Socialist hat, the maroon one, the purple one, because one of the cam ops, I left that one in the room. Okay, I have an awkward story. So I brought a bag full of DSA merchandise that I wanted to give them. They didn't bite. They didn't like it all that much. Even though Charlemagne in the interview called himself a Democratic Socialist. However, what's interesting is I wore my hat, my DSA hat, and I wore my DSA hat and I left it in the green room. And the cam op was like, oh, I took the DSA hat for myself. Is that all right? And I didn't have the heart to tell him, like, nah, that's my hat. Because I had brought a bag of DSA stuff for them. So I just let him have it. Yeah, he didn't swipe it. He thought it was like, you know, a part of the merch that I brought to everybody. You know? I guess you call that socialism. So now, New York City DSA, y'all got to get me another new maroon hat. That's what happened. That was a fun little story from Breakfast Club where I gave the cam op the hat because I couldn't go through the social penalty of telling him, no, this is my hat. This wasn't the merch that I was gifting people. Just spoke to New York City DSA. They said that was their last one. You're cook, bro. Megaphonics, you're San Francisco DSA. The fuck do you know about New York City DSA? I win the lottery every day. I don't have to fucking stream every day. I choose to. Some of you actually make me reconsider that decision. I'll be honest. Okay? I love this job. I love this fake ass job that I have. It's incredible. And I love my community, even though sometimes y'all make it hard. Y'all make it hard for me, but you know. In any case, we got a lot going on, folks. We got to get right into it. I love that I said you make it hard for me. And some of you instantly went, you make it hard for me. And what you mean by that is you turned it horny for some reason. CoffeeZilla was on the Lego case, by the way. Bricks mode, bricked up. We'll obviously talk about that as well. Charlie made a new video on the lawsuit. What happened? Is it because people were mad about his coverage? He attacks Mike for being a baby at Haas. I think I had a pretty even-keeled approach to Charlie's commentary on this, where I think I gave him grace. And I told him, I said in my commentary that I don't think he was equipped with all the knowledge, because I feel like if he was, he would have a different attitude on it. And I used it as a jump off point to talk about, you know, some of the more severe things that Ethan has done that has gone unnoticed. He should have kept his normie nose out of streamer drama business. What do you mean? This is his bread and butter. What do you know about that big guy? That bitch gas. It's great. Fantastic. Love it. Can't get enough of it. I don't really care about that. I skipped the whole arc. I skipped the whole that big gas arc because I just wasn't paying close attention. It's the fucking Kool-Aid flavored pineapples, right? They dump a bunch of pineapples in a jar and then they mix it with like Kool-Aid and it's just basically diabetes in a can. Yeah, I skipped that arc completely. I think it's whatever, you know? It's fine. It's great. More power to the people, you know? Can I say something? There's something strange about generative AI that when you watch it, it doesn't make sense. With one exception, Charlie Kirk videos. I don't know what it is, but we have collectively all decided that Charlie Kirk AI, Charlie Kirk generative AI, always hits. I don't like generative AI. Not even a little bit. Okay? Not even a little bit. And yet, anything that is generative AI and Charlie Kirk, I don't know why. I don't know how. Perhaps it's because the AI was trained too much on Charlie Kirk related memes. But there's two things that are taking place. One, every time I see Charlie Kirk generative AI, I like it. That's number one. Number two, I see his face everywhere. I see his face all the time. I don't know why, but literally there will be like a random athlete gets signed to, I don't know, the fucking Toronto Blue Jays or whatever, right? And I'm like, that's Charlie Kirk. Like, I see his face in the face of the athlete. Not only is this like the perfect type of generative AI, but I see his face everywhere, where my brain has now substituted regular faces with Kirk face. Which, by the way, I used the term getting kirked when I was on Breakfast Club, and I felt like they didn't like it too much. Like, I did not get the response I thought I would. Did not nail that fucking interaction. That fell flat. They're pros, though. They went along with it. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Man, it's the Breakfast Club. I thought, it's time for a little bit of jokes. Time for some jokes. You should have just transitioned to Danny Denon accent to distract. Isn't half a Breakfast Club audience Trump voters? I doubt it, because Charlemagne is such a lib. Bro, Charlemagne told me he calls himself a democratic socialist, dude. I mean, he was a social democrat, but we talked about it a little bit. But we be covering must trillionaires, that is? Maybe. What is this? So after watching the Harry Potter Israel video, I scrolled down and entered a whole new world.
The Bible is...
I love Israel.
Don't leave money on the table.
Zoran Mamdani would never drink.
All right, I woke up today and I almost cried because of how much I'm missing Israel.
What's the biggest misconception about Israel?
That it's an apartheid state.
Bro, that is a mythical For You page, brother. Let me just say, a lot of people who are weak in the heart, weak in the mind, and weak in the soul will look to this and say, oh, terrible. This is brain rot central. Only the experts know that this is the holy grail of For You pages. I would build this For You page brick by motherfucking brick